Stuart and Stuart Little. Hey, Annie was taken. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We're just kicking off our Hunger Games. We have Martha Stewart and Stuart Little, XQC and DMX, the two X's. District 3, we have Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan. It's still crazy that there's two famous Michael Jordans. From District 4, we have JJ the Jet Plane and Jet from Valorant. From District 5, we have a Fall Guy and also Guy Fieri. District 6, we have Bullet Bill and Billy the Kid. District 7, we have MF Doom and Doom Guy. District 8, we have Mario and Mario Lopez. District 9, we have Babe Ruth and a Baby Ruth candy bar. District 10, we have Bart Simpson and OJ Simpson. District 11, we have Bumblebee and Susan B. Anthony. District 12, we have Danny Phantom and Danny DeVito. Talk show host Mario Lopez. Is Mario Lopez a talk show host? Okay, we're gonna do a new thing. Everybody in chat, give me 1 second. We're gonna do a new thing. It's falling apart. Okay, you see that? Okay, so I'm gonna start a poll. I'm gonna start a prediction. You're gonna guess even or odd. Everybody, I want you to pick somebody in here that you predict is that is your champion, that you want to win the Hunger Games. Then you're gonna look at their district if it's even or odd, and you're gonna vote for that. 1 second. Okay. Evens. Odds. Okay, predictions are live. Get your votes in, babies. I call Mario Lopez. MF Doom dies, I'm gonna cry. Call Mario Lopez. Going OJ Simpson. I feel like OJ's a good bet. All I'm saying is Mario Judah would have been better than Mario Lopez. Who's Mario Judah? All right. It looks like odds are slightly ahead right now. Oh, he's a singer? Gotcha. He's cringe. I'm all of the odds. That's insane, Lucky. Bro, people are betting baby points. In for 260, 430. Come on, bro. Okay. All right, let's do some Hunger Games. I spent everything I owned. Okay. Day 1. I'm gonna get some better music for this. All right. Maybe hype tracks. I love that the arena. I vote that the arena is a giant Minecraft jungle. There it is. All right, the arena is a giant Minecraft jungle. Predictions are still alive. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I said that people were voting baby points, and then somebody went 10,000 points in on odd. That's more like it. Now we're working with some juice. Okay. Day 1. Bumblebee snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Bart runs away from the cornucopia. Danny Phantom takes a handful of throwing knives. Let me turn up this music a little bit. Danny Phantom takes a handful of throwing knives. O.J. Simpson runs away from the cornucopia. Michael B. Jordan runs away from the cornucopia. Susan B. Anthony stays at the cornucopia for resources. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think that anybody has just camped out at the cornucopia. Susan B. Anthony go hard. All right. Michael Jordan severely slices Danny DeVito with a sword. Oh my gosh. Danny DeVito is sliced in twain. Might actually get you money if I might lose. That's true. This is truly random. So, about to make everything who went on rich. It's definitely possible. We might be redistributing the wealth here a little bit. Mario snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. XQC runs away from the cornucopia. DMX finds a bag full of explosives. Billy the Kid runs away from the cornucopia. Baby Ruth grabs a backpack in retreat. JJ the Jet Plane runs away from the cornucopia. Bullet Bill, Fall Guy, Martha Stewart work together to get as many supplies as possible. This is an excellent alliance. Because you would think, because usually first couple days, a softy alliance comes up, right? So you'd think Martha Stewart and a Fall Guy, that's the softy alliance. Well, lucky them, they have a living bullet with them. Guy Fieri runs away from the cornucopia. Jet grabs a backpack and retreats. Doom Guy runs away from the cornucopia. Mario Lopez runs away from the cornucopia. Babe Ruth finds a bag full of explosives. Stuart Little runs away from the cornucopia. MF Doom falls into a frozen lake and drowns. What are the odds? I'm sorry, Lucky. I'm leaving. Don't leave. Hydrate. I'm sorry, Lucky. I would be tempted to restart if this wasn't like already like the most action we've seen on a day 1 in forever. Michael Jordan, Bushido blades Danny DeVito in half. Susan B. Anthony posts up in the cornucopia. Bring him back somehow. Yeah, use the revive book. Okay. Doom Guy chases a Fall Guy. That sounds very funny. Because Doom Guy's doing like the double jump around and he's like all intense. And the Fall Guy's like... I wish Fall Guys was back in fashion. But now everybody's talking about Bugsnax. Michael B. Jordan overhears Danny Phantom and Bart talking in the distance. That's fun. A Baby Ruth attends to XQC's wounds. That's so cute. Jet collects fruit from a tree. JJ decides to sleep through the entire day. Mario overhears Guy Fieri and Martha Stewart talking in the distance, probably swapping recipes. Babe Ruth discovers a cave. Mario Lopez collects fruit from a tree. Bumblebee camouflages himself in the bushes. O.J. Simpson, Susan B. Anthony, Stuart Little, and DMX hunt for other tributes. This is a scary squad. If they're actually teamed up, then this is the A team. Guy Fieri's telling Martha how to make gangster food. Billy the Kid collects fruit from a tree. Michael Jordan and Bullet Bill work together for the day. All right, 2 cannons can be heard in the distance. This is your first Hunger Games. We don't have a cannon sound effect, but we do have silver scrapes. So 2 cannons heard in the distance. 1 for Danny DeVito. And 1 for MF Doom. He's dripping off Heaven's meat grinder now. Game makers put a frozen lake on Doom's starting point just to nerf him. Yeah, they actually just surrounded his podium in particular with a frozen lake. All right. District 7, District 12. We're still even between the evens and odds. All right, night 1. DMX tends to Bumblebee's wounds. Susan B. Anthony receives explosives from an unknown sponsor. Susan B. Anthony go crazy. Guy Fieri lets Mario into his shelter. That's cute. A Fall Guy and Stuart Little tell stories about themselves to each other. This is so wholesome. Babe Ruth receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jet is awoken by nightmares. Michael Jordan, Danny Phantom, a Baby Ruth, XQC, and Doom Guy fall asleep in shifts. This is an excellent team. I would feel very good if any of if I was voting on any of these people. Living off borrowed time, the clock's ticking faster. Billy the Kid thinks about winning. JJ lets Martha Stewart into his shelter. Bullet Bill cries himself to sleep. That's so sad. You ever seen a bullet cry? Can Danny Phantom die? He's half human. OJ treats his infection. Bart cries himself to sleep. Oh, that's sad. Mario Lopez loses sight of where he is. Michael B. Jordan thinks about home. Night times are always pretty chill. Day 2, Jet discovers a cave. Bart questions his sanity. Bart, it's day 2. You can't start questioning your sanity already. You're not gonna make it. Guy Fieri fishes. All right. Babe Ruth searches for a water source. JJ the Jet Plane defeats DMX in a fight but spares his life. He's just a big fan of the Rough Rider anthem, JJ. JJ beat him and then he was like, you know what though? You still go hard. Mario constructs a shack. Mario Lopez receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Michael B. Jordan explores the arena. Fall Guy steals from XQC while he isn't looking. I love the Fall Guy having like XQC's supplies over his head is such a funny image to me. Stuart Little runs away from the Bullet Bill. All you have to do is jump, dog. He can't go up. Danny Phantom explores the arena. I misspelled Danny's name, apparently. Martha Stewart tries to spear a fish with a trident. Bumblebee makes a slingshot. Billy the Kid throws a knife into Susan B. Anthony's chest. Billy the Kid, misogynist confirmed. How could you, Billy? A Baby Ruth makes a slingshot. I didn't know what that's going to do for you. You can't... Oh! Actually, maybe the Baby Ruth is going to get inside the slingshot and, like, shoot itself around? I miss Doom. So true. Michael Jordan discovers a river. OJ makes a slingshot. Doom Guy searches for firewood. Oh, arena event! Get the cannons ready, boys. It's an arena event. Okay, the last time we had an arena event, it was like a 5-minute Hunger Games. So let's see what happens. A fire is spreading throughout the arena. The fire catches up to the Doom Guy, killing him. That's 1. A fireball strikes Michael Jordan, killing him. That's 2. OJ survives. Come on, website. You couldn't give me any more flavor than that? You couldn't say he, like, finds shelter or whatever? You just say he survives? All right, whatever. XQC kills Guy Fieri in order to utilize his body of water safely? Grim, X. How could you? Bart and Mario Lopez fail to find a safe spot and suffocate. It's because the gloves didn't fit. Exactly. JJ survives. Babe Ruth survives. A baby Ruth survives. Jet falls to the ground but kicks Bullet Bill hard enough, then pushes him into the fire. Jeez. Fall Guy falls to the ground but kicks Stuart Little hard enough to then push him into the fire. A fireball strikes DMX, killing him. Danny Phantom survives. Martha Stewart survives. Mario killed Billy the Kid in order to utilize a body of water safely. Michael B. Jordan survives, and a fireball strikes Bumblebee. Hey, game makers, maybe just drop me a line before you kill off most of the contestants. These things take a lot of time to set up. And, like, just a little heads up for content purposes would be great. Goodness, 11 cannons? We can all agree this Hunger Games is trash, right? They took Doom from us on day one, and then Susan B. Anthony. Okay. 11 cannon shots. Susan B. Anthony. Doom Guy. Michael Jordan. Guy Fieri. Bart Simpson. Mario Lopez. Bullet Bill. Stuart Little. DMX. Billy the Kid. Bumblebee. Rest in peace. What is this? Give me some resurrections. I really wish I could. I was thinking about it. If I was good at, like, programming stuff, I would love to make more, like, chat interaction. Like, I wish you could spend channel points to send a care package. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to see a recap of the day. Whatever. We'll see it after this. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff that Twitch could do with this site that I wish I was smart enough to make happen. Okay, Michael B. Jordan loses sight of where he is. Jet. And I mute myself like an idiot. Jet questions her sanity. I would too, quite frankly. Babe Ruth questions his sanity. Again, completely understandable. Danny Phantom and Martha Stewart tell stories about themselves to each other. JJ begs for Fall Guy to kill him. He refuses, keeping JJ alive. This is so cute and so sad. XQC receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. A baby Ruth stays awake all night. OJ Simpson sees a fire but stays hidden. Mario is awoken by nightmares. What a day, dude. The Fall Guy is so nice. That's so true. He's done nothing but be kind to people. All right. Day 3. Mario discovers a river. Martha Stewart catches Fall Guys off guard and kills him. Martha! Come on. Babe Ruth and XQC split up to search for resources. Danny Phantom fishes. I feel like Babe Ruth and XQC would be friends in real life. Everyone I love died. That's true. Baby Ruth picks flowers. That's cute. JJ the jet plane scares Michael B. Jordan off. I love that mental image. I like to think it's like that picture of Homer running away from the plane, but it's Michael B. Jordan and JJ the jet plane. OJ defeats Jet in a fight but spares her life. Crazy. Another arena event? Are you kidding me? Does this website just hate me having content for the night? That's insane. Monkey mutts. So in the Hunger Games universe, the mutts are genetically altered things. So monkey mutts means that it's like genetically altered monkeys, which is horrifying. Martha Stewart uses Babe Ruth as a shield from the monkeys. Martha. Come on. Jet is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkeys. OJ uses Baby Ruth as a shield from the monkeys. He just tossed to them the Baby Ruth. They got distracted. Danny Phantom survives. XQC uses JJ the jet plane as a shield from the monkeys. Mario is pummeled into the ground and killed by a troop of monkeys. Michael B. Jordan is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkeys. This is the most insane Hunger Games we've had so far. Everybody who wasn't lit on fire was attacked by a genetically altered monkey. 7 cannon shots. Fall Guy. Babe Ruth. Jet. Baby Ruth. JJ the jet plane. Mario. Michael B. Jordan. Actually insane. All right. Who do we still have left? Martha Stewart, XQC, Danny Phantom, OJ Simpson. It's not looking good for the odds. 10, 12, 2, and a single person from 1. Let's see, what was the final 92% evens? Might have been, 92% might be right. Goodness. All right. Potentially our final day. XQC receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. OJ begs for Martha Stewart to kill him. She refuses, keeping OJ alive. Why would you do that, Martha? You're down to the final 4. You can't be just telling people to scamper off into the jungle. Danny Phantom climbs a tree to rest. All right. Let's see if the next night has like the zombie virus breaks out. Nope, but it is the feast. Martha Stewart decides to not go to the feast. Danny Phantom decides to not go to the feast. OJ stuffs a bundle of dry clothes in a backpack before sprinting away. XQC decides to not go to the feast. All right, day 4. Day 4? We're on day 4 and we're talking about the last day, possibly? Goodness. The site is lying. OJ didn't do anything. All right. Danny Phantom receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. XQC discovers a river. Martha Stewart receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. OJ picks flowers. OJ. Come on, man. We're entering the final hours. And you guys are just sitting around doing nothing? You're picking flowers, OJ? Classic Orenthal. You guys know that? You know OJ's first name is Orenthal? I just think that's a funny name. OJ bleeds out due to untreated injuries? Okay. On day 4, everybody tended to their wounds, except OJ, who insisted on picking flowers. And look where it got him. This is the dumbest death I've ever seen on this. You had a whole day to try and tend to your wounds, and you were just picking flowers. Dumb. Martha Stewart attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. XQC thinks about home. Danny Phantom receives fresh water from an unknown sponsor. Day 5, Danny Phantom picks flowers. Stop! Why would you do that? It's such a bad omen. Danny's done. I'm calling it here. XQC travels to higher ground. Martha Stewart camouflages herself in some bushes. 1 cannon for Orenthal James Simpson. The Band-Aid didn't fit. All right, 3 people left. 2-1 odds against the people who voted even. XQC shoots an arrow into Martha Stewart's head. The juicer comes out on top. Danny Phantom accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. XQC wins. Our 5th ever Hunger Games. The juicer comes out on top. The true Hunger Gamer. District 2, that's the evens. Congrats, evens. What an insane outcome. MF Doom won to me. That's interesting, because technically he didn't get last place. Bro, I was really hoping Susan B. Anthony would do something. Did Danny really die? Yeah, Danny was trying to arm a landmine and it blew up. Good for XQC, dude. This has got to be the lowest kill count of any of these we've ever done. The highest is 3. Everybody else just got caught in the fire. And then the monkeys. Bro is going ghost forever. So true. Makes you think. All right, day 1. Yeah, I forgot that Michael Jordan started so promising when he sliced Danny DeVito in half. All right, then day 2, Billy the Kid threw a throwing knife into Susan B. Anthony's chest. And then the Great Reckoning happened. I think setting up this Hunger Games took longer than the Hunger Games. Martha did not need to kill that fall guy, by the way. We can all agree on that, right? Then the monkeys. Man. Martha went kind of dark. I'm still upset that OJ died that dumb. Wow. Okay, so let's recap. So now our winners have been Bowser. Then, I don't even remember. I'd have to go to my channel. I have highlighted all the previous Hunger Games. So if you want to learn more, if you want to see more Hunger Game stuff, it's all saved on my channel under the highlights. Yeah, Fiddy and Annie won. And then, oh yeah, the giant 3-foot-tall ant. I love the 3-foot-tall ant. All right, you guys want to watch some Guy Fieri?
A single mom has got a...
Okay, This one is titled Guy Fieri Eats a Meatloaf Sandwich. It's been... Okay, so I knew that watching Guy Fieri was going to ruin my algorithm on YouTube for a few days. But this video in particular, it doesn't matter how many times I scroll past it. It keeps being like, nah, Keychain would love this meatloaf sandwich. We have to get him to watch the meatloaf sandwich video.
All-female
so here it
staff
is.
And